Vibranium, I can never get soft. I move squares, trying not to get boxed.
Yo, Ralph, I've got a question for Ralph, since you had a question for me, fam. Coming off of your championship club and having such a fascinating season last year.
Yeah.
I think it was an interesting season, to say the least. Pascal has gone up and down. How are you feeling about your prospects as a Raptor fan? Do you think you guys are going to make some noise this year, or is it going to be another slow and steady?
We'll squeak into the playoffs. Probably get slapped first round. I love the honesty. I think no, but the thing is, the Raptors, these guys are gonna fight it. So you never really know with these guys. Like, they could go first round, second round, finals. You never know.
I can't lie.
You never know.
The Raptors in the first round might be peak.
You never know, bro. It could go 7 games. It could go 4 games. Like,
listen, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. 1 second, Jack. I'm gonna say it. The Raptors ring is probably one of the most undeserved, unwelcomed rings I've ever seen in my whole entire life of watching basketball. I'm sorry. And I can explain why. That's
crazy.
The first reason is
you've ever said in your life. That's crazy.
My first reason is, well, I don't know. It depends on how you guys see it, but obviously that was a Kawhi. It's evident that was just a Kawhi team. Like, he's gone now, and it's just like they don't know what they're doing. Pascal's doing.
That's a lie. We know what we're doing, but it's
Pascal's doing tornado every quarter. What do you mean? They know what they're doing. He's still spinning. He's spinning right now.
I'm not gonna lie. Pascal Siakam identifies as a baby.
And I also just want to mention, like, that was an easy Warriors ring, but obviously they lost them. Who did they lose? They didn't have
asterisk. There's an asterisk.
There's an asterisk there. There's an asterisk there.
But yeah, go on. I can't cap, fam. There's a big asterisk.
There's a big asterisk there.
When Kevin Durant goes down and Klay Thompson goes down, there's a big asterisk.
We had to go through Boston. We had to go through Milwaukee. So what do you talk about easy ring? Your last Lakers ring, you guys did not see Steph. You did not see Klay. You didn't see Kevin Durant. Talk about it. You guys went against the Nuggets. You guys went against Portland. Talk about it. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? That's probably the easiest ring in the bubble.
Really and truly, wait, whose fault is it that we went through the Nuggets? No, whose fault is it that we went through the Nuggets?
Yeah, but I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm not saying it's your fault. But I'm saying, don't dare come for the Raptors ring after what you guys went through last year. Don't you dare.
Okay, wait. That's my next question. Okay, wait.
Kevin Durant was out of the league.
Sixers. Don't
forget the Warriors was in
Sixers.
A whole bunch of people got knocked out. You had to play the Heat.
Sixers. Milwaukee.
The Heat was the
He was a good team all season, the entire season, and the Heat slapped, man, in the playoffs. The Heat was taking down every man in the playoffs.
Everyone was telling us that we're gonna lose to the Heat at the time.
We know that Giannis likes to get to the playoffs and then do boo boo gaga and then disappear.
Bro, Jimmy Butler did work in the playoffs, bro.
No, he did.
Like, we can't argue that. Like, literally, I even feel like I remember in the WhatsApp group we discussed this earlier. Right? We had this discussion about the Heat taking the Bucks, and then man were like, nah, it might not happen. Giannis do, and then Tyler Hero and then Duncan Robinson and Kelly Olynyk, man, shooting lights out. It was they were the dark horse.
But didn't Bam go down that series?
I can't lie, it's an asterisk.
The end of the series. He went down at the end of the series.
The end of the series.
And really and truly, our playoff run started with Dame, who was the hottest player in the league, and everyone was yapping about Dame time. We shut that shit down. Then Jamal Murray started cooking. Cooked the Clippers 50 points a game, 60 whatever. Yapping about Jamal. We shut that shit down too. Yapping about Jimmy and the Heat. We shut that shit down too.
Ain't no asterisks, bro. These men were the hottest. These were the hottest teams in the league.
No, it's still
no KD asterisk.
The whole COVID thing, man. You guys can play the Warriors.
It's so easy. It's ridiculous. Like, bro.
Wait. So I have a question. You think your Raptors team is beating the Nuggets team or that Heat team?
Yeah, are the Raptors beating?
But that's not the conversation we're having here. You guys are talking about the Raptors run, and then I was like, bro, there's no way you can say that Raptors run is easy, especially when we look at that Lakers run last year.
Okay, let's ask the people that aren't Lakers or Raptor fans, starting with Bex, who had the easier run.
This nigga, let's let him know.
Hold on, wait. Let's give Bezzy the facts. Okay. So they hold on. Raptors went through Philly first round. Yeah.
Look at this.
Nah, Philly was second round, bro.
Orlando first round. Orlando first round.
Orlando, fam.
Milwaukee.
Can you believe that?
Milwaukee, 76ers.
And then the Warriors.
They went through Giannis. They went through Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons.
And Jimmy.
Yeah, on Tobias Harris.
And Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler. Wasn't Jimmy Butler there?
They went through stacks.
Let's not talk about Tobias as if Tobias was like.
And let's not talk about Ben as if Ben does anything.
Yeah, like come on, bro.
Ben Simmons was
like these teams are food. These teams are food.
Ben Simmons, bro.
Yo, you put Ben Simmons and Embiid in front of us, we sweep them. That's crazy. That's
in my opinion, it was like it were two of them were kind of like discount.
Asterisk on both.
If you ask me, right? All two of them are discount, bro. Because if you're looking at what you call it, Toronto, like again, not having to play a fully stacked Warriors team, like again,
listen, they still play. Bro.
No, I get that, bro. I get that. No, but listen.
He ran from Randy Van Vliet. Let's not forget, he said switch.
Listen, bro. Listen.
KD played. They rushed KD back, first and foremost. KD played. Played. What? They played.
Bro, they won.
They played in game 6. Game 6, Clay, and then he went down.
All I'm saying, okay, let me finish.
They played.
Still a non-fully stacked Warriors team on one end. And then even with the Lakers, bro, like not having, again, we can have that whole argument that the whole COVID break made things easier.
Talk about it.
Or it made it harder.
A disease, a pandemic.
Let him land.
No. That's not
what I'm talking about. LeBron has people in the media, bro. This is what I'm talking about.
Sorry, Busy. Sorry, my bad. Go.
Right. So, I mean, it's kind of debatable whether that made it easy. Okay, they had a super long time to rest, so that means they could come back fresh. Or that means they had too long to rest and they got cold. I don't know. From either viewpoint, though, both of those to me are very, I wouldn't call it shaky, but I also wouldn't class them in like when, like 10 years ago, when like people won their rings. So to me, they're on equally shaky ground. Like I respect it because again, Chris Paul doesn't have a ring, so I have to buy it. I have to allow.
I like that you said that.
I'm not gonna. It's the truth. It's the truth.
I've got a couple of sources that I sent out. The last one especially breaks down and explains statistically, at least, why the Lakers had the easiest path to a championship in the last 30 years.
Articles.
I'm citing myself. The fact that I can type in Lakers easy championship and have source after source after source after source after source. Goes to say,
it just goes to show how much hate we have. Sorry.
Yeah, go back.
Both them rings have asterisks. And there's the asterisk on both. There's an asterisk on both. The Raptors didn't get to play KD and Steph because the KD went to
them, bro.
Canada center. Them first 10 minutes.
Him and Clay.
It was hella gloomy in there. It was hella gloomy. I haven't forgotten.
Yo, man got injured and they cheered. Because they knew. They
knew, fam. They knew what
they knew.
Sweet from there on in.
Cupcakes.
But that's just an asterisk in the final. The Heat, the Raptors had to beat the Sixers, and they had to beat Giannis. I can't lie.
Yo, and Kawhi hit the crazy Kawhi shot. People literally refer to this as one of the luckiest shots ever. My man.
That shot too.
Like that shot changed the trajectory of Dustin and Joe had been
That's true.
Like that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yo,
the Lakers and AD and Braun, bruh. Nah, come on.
The average win percentage for the teams that the Lakers played through in the playoffs was 57%. Like
it's like this. It's like the Raptors asterisk is like this. The Lakers one is
57% win rate.
But it's an asterisk for
you were playing bums. You were playing average teams.
That doesn't mean we were playing bums. That means that it was tough competition, bro.
In the West? Look, but like think
that
about
doesn't mean bums.
But think about how close the teams were in the West. People were literally fighting for that 8th spot.
Facts. That doesn't mean. What are you talking about, bums?
Like the East, you can't. Those teams from the East. Like I beg you, play those people over there. Play them. It's not the same.
People from the Trailblazers.
My man. Chicago play any of them teams in the West?
Not about that. Listen, name 3 players from that Portland team, not named Dame and CJ.
What? What does that doesn't even make sense?
You are hilarious.
What does that even mean?
What does that even mean?
I can't lie, bro.
Who are you playing against?
Asterisk on both, but then
Wait, so Melo wasn't on that team?
If the Lakers have played the Clippers in the conference finals, I'll be like, hey, bro, it is what it is.
Why didn't we play them though? Like, whose fault is that? This is what I mean, fam.
We beat the team that beat them.
Listing are teams that would.
It's not it's not my fault, man. It's me breaking.
No, but
it is what it is, bro.
These teams who are above 57% that the Lakers beat on this run, they beat the people who had the higher win percentages. So obviously, like the stats at this point, what are they really saying? You have to look at the games. We can't necessarily rely strictly on stats. You have to look at the games.
I think
the Nuggets cooked the Clippers.
Okay.
Put them in the blender.
I hate when like guys go to. It's like even growing up, bro. Like when we were growing up in high school, let's not pretend that our go-to was always stats.
It never was.
Bro, it never was. Like just recently, we started.
When did the game become about nerds? And
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, guys, let's not make it seem like everything is stats.
I know, but everything is not stats. But you still have to look at the numbers, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, it's a support. It's a support.
Yeah,
you have to look at the numbers.
Chris Paul has 0 wings.
I can't lie. The Raptors had a harder run into the final.
I said wings.
I can't. So you really think that Raptors had a harder than us? Than what we went
just a little bit.
You have AD and LeBron James.
No, you can't mention players. You can't mention players. That doesn't.
No, but you do, fam. But you have to. You have to. You have to. You're the top 5 players in the NBA.
Nick, what you mean?
You can't mention
two of the top. Now you have 2 of the top 5 players in the NBA. What are you talking about, bro?
You can't say, oh, you had this team had this and had that. Like that doesn't mean nothing, bro. Because you still got to perform. It doesn't matter. Nah, bro. Because you still got to perform. You still got to perform.
I hear that.
I just.
They had.
Hang on, guys. Hang on. How many other teams have 2 of the top 5 players in the NBA?
In the world.
Yeah, fam.
Ooh, Tom. Maybe another team.
According to you, man, the Clippers had Kawhi Leonard, who was the best player to ever.
Exactly. Cool. So if we're saying that,
I said 2 of the top 5, not 2 of the top.
If we're saying that, right? If we're saying that,
guy here, man.
If we're talking about teams that had obviously like 2 of the best or whatever players in the league, or whatever. If we beat the team, the Nuggets, that beat the Clippers that had the 2 of the best wing forwards in the league, then how can that be an easy run?
But them wing forwards are not.
It doesn't make sense.
They're not LeBron and Anthony Davis, bro.
This guy said 2 of the best wing forwards to put them in some special category.
But that's what they are.
But that's what they said. They said, when Kawhi won that ring, they was like, Kawhi is better than LeBron. LeBron is washed. Kawhi is the new.
Y'all never played. You man never played no best wing forwards. Y'all never played no team with no best bread and best
Oh my God!
Y'all never did that.
And when the Raps had Kawhi, they was winning, right? That one time, remember?
I do remember, bro. It was recent. I remember.
No, you played a Bucks team. You played a Bucks team with Giannis that can't shoot. You played a Sixers team.
Don't say Giannis that can't shoot to discount what Giannis is.
So now I can't mention Giannis now.
All you have to do is stop Giannis in the playoffs is pack the paint, fam.
But what has Giannis done in the playoffs, though?
Besides dunk.
Let me know.
A Giannis that was averaging like 25, 12.
He can't shoot.
On layups. On strictly layups.
Did he win?
Whatever. The man didn't win, but you can't discount him by saying something like that.
Of course you can. He couldn't shoot. That's why they won.
Yo.
Of course you can.
What are you talking about?
Of course you can. Literally, it's because Giannis couldn't shoot.
Los Angeles wasn't a safe place.
We played shooters. We played teams with shooters.
And Hollywood, you'd be doo-doo.
Fam, no. Listen, right? Because the group chat, every time the Lakers went to play somebody in the group chat, man, we're talking about, the Heat has this many shooters. How are the Lakers gonna defend?
Duncan, Robinson,
Then it was Dame time, right? Then it was how you gonna handle Jokic? How you gonna handle
When will Lakers find peace, bro? You guys let like the NBA live in you guys' heads, bro. You guys be talking about you guys said this.
Disrespectful.
You guys said this. I remember you guys. When will you guys find peace? You guys just won, bro. Rest.
You spend 82 games talking all of this. I got so much time, fam. I just won my ring like 6 weeks ago.
AD and LeBron.
AD and LeBron. Yeah, you guys can't even take a little 1-2.
LeBron. Do you know why? Do you know why it is? Yeah, let me.
You guys are a harder
I'll
road.
explain.
You guys said they're a harder road to the finals than the Raptors.
The Raptors with AD and LeBron.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Yo, when you put it like that, it sounds mad, but you guys know what we mean, man. You know what we mean, man.
You guys are mad.
But that's not a fit. Nah, bro. That's
not fair, bro. It's not fair.
That's not how it works, man. If those teams you play, if the Clippers had beat the Nuggets, right? Right? Are you what's like and the like?
No, see, this is why I said
we beat the team that beat them. Like,
no, what if they were spiking?
No, it would have been but then it would have been the same. Yeah, but it would have been the same either way. Then whether we played the Clippers, whether we play any of the man that those people played, it would have been the same. So if
I hear it,
but we have AD in the
but the thing is, the argument doesn't change.
You have to play them still, bro. You have to play the best, man.
LeBron James is the only person that we dare utter his name in the same sentence as like Michael Jordan. Like, let's not underestimate the greatness of LeBron James. When you stick him next to a top 5 player, it's cheese.
It's cheese. It's
2K cheese. It's 2K cheese. It's 2K cheese, bro.
So that's what we're going with? That's what we're standing on, guys?
The Lakers are 2K cheese. That's what we're saying.
Okay. So let me just understand.
I'm done. It's not the Lakers' fault that the path was easy. It wasn't the Lakers' fault that the Clippers didn't their chemistry together.
It was
something similar to that first Miami Heat team. But their path subsequently, because of whatever external factors maybe, was very easy. That's
okay. I just have a single question, right? I just want us to agree on something, right?
Yes,
because we're admitting that LeBron next to any top 5 player is an automatic, right? So regardless of who it is that LeBron would have faced in any of these playoff runs to the finals, whatever in the season, it would have been a win, right? So how is it that we're going to discount that? You're basically saying at this point that it doesn't matter who we play, we would have won. So why does it matter who we beat to get to it? We
still need to see it.
Exactly. We still need to see it.
You want the entertainment. Okay, so you want the entertainment, but you do agree that it would have been a finish result.
No, I still need to see you go against the best two-way player in the league.
I still need to see it.
Twisting words ever so slightly. However, the challenges, right? The challenges is a team with Kevin Durant on it, a team with like the Warriors where they're clicking, and a team like a Sixers that's got their shit together, or a.
When did they have their shit together? What do you mean, bro?
Like
they didn't have their shit together.
I'm just saying.
I can't lie. All I need for
last year's Lakers would have been interesting.
All I needed for the Lakers not to not have an asterisk was either to play the Clippers or a full force Warrior with a Draymond Stephen play.
Yeah.
That's okay. Instead we played a hot Dame that was hitting half court threes, a Jokic that was doing hee and ha. Okay,
talk that talk, Nick. Talk that talk.
Nah. This is crazy. Raptors never played no half court shooting team.
We played Giannis. Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, you played 2 points.
His dunk, fam.
That's 2 points.
All he does is dunk, fam. Like,
bro, that's 2 points, bro. You played 2 points.
I don't understand. I just don't understand, right? You said you want them. No, but you said you wanted to see them play the Clippers, but the Clippers lost to the Nuggets embarrassingly.
I know, bro.
I didn't say I wanted them to see them play with the Clippers. I'm just saying it was a weird external factor. They didn't have their shit clicking.
Okay, so what happens when we beat the Nets at the end of this year? Is that an asterisk too? When we beat the Nets, when we slap?
Good question.
I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to see that.
Then I take back the asterisk.
Okay, wait. Pause. If the Nets don't make the finals, like say it's someone like I don't know, like say it's the Celtics or whoever it is, and we beat them, is there asterisks?
Yeah, and there's another one. That's 2.
That's crazy. See, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Oh man,
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
I can't lie, fam. I can't lie, bro.
Looking at the roster, you would say, okay, these guys can challenge the Lakers, right?
Oh, that's funny.
They would be Philly. They would be the Nets. They would be Clippers. But if you go through a playoff streak where you don't play any of these guys, for whatever
asterisk, fam. Asterisk.
Asterisk.
Yeah, it's an asterisk.
But if we, but you might have put an asterisk there. If we beat the teams that beat the so-called gods.
No, but beat the team. No, beat the team.
It's the only people that can challenge the cheese that is the team.
I need to see KD, Harden, and Kyrie against the Lakers. That's what I need. That's it. That's what I need, fam. That's it. Finals.
Right.
NBA
Honestly,
finals. Nets versus Lakers. Let's go. Whoever wins.
Bro.
What it is, bro.
Yo, but see, in my opinion, bro, to expect the Nets to make not even like playoffs. Obviously, playoffs is a given, but to expect them to make like the absolute finals in their first year together is kind of crazy.
They have to, bro.
AD and Bron did it.
KD, Harden,
AD and Bron did it.
AD and Bron did it.
AD and Bron did not do it last. They didn't make it to the finals last year. AD and Bron. Let's not forget they had a whole year together before they made it to the finals. Did they not?
No, they.
Now what you talking about?
First year, bro. First year.
We made it first year, bro.
That's
No, they didn't, bro. You serious?
Yeah, bro.
I know it sounds mad, innit? It sounds
crazy.
I can't lie. The Nets have Kevin Durant. The Nets have Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving.
But they didn't play anyone.
What do you mean we didn't play anyone, bro?
You're busy playing Dame and their man, bro.
You men are the ones that be doing Dame time. The guy shoots half shots, fam.
I remember this, man.
LeBron and AD.
I remember this, man. You're talking. No, but if they can't do it, who can? The argument is that nobody can, so it don't matter who we play, because we'll always win.
But I need to see the hardest. I need to see the hardest challenge.
Yeah, bro.
For you, man.
See at least one of the challenges. Do you know what I mean? We didn't see any of the guys.
I need to see the hardest one, bro.
This one, no one.
You will be disappointed in them, man, for
right. Don't come
disappointed in them, man, right?
No, but that's fine. But the thing is, Lakers.
I already said
the problem with Lakers fans is that
asterisks.
Exactly. The thing with Lakers fans will come and be like, oh, it was the hardest run. Lakers fans, I feel like you struggle, bro.
It was in the pandemic, bro.
It was in the panoramic, bro.
People were dying outside, bro. It's
COVID. Getting my
unprecedented times, brother.
5 minutes. What struggle, bro?
Your man can't even see their families, bro. What do you mean?
What do you mean, bro?
Having newborn babies can't see their fam, bro. What are you talking? That's mentally taxing, man.
That's mentally taxing.
It's cerebral, bro.
I love
y'all are sick. You guys are sick. Y'all are sick. Lakers win, bro. Oh my god, I'll jump, bro.
2 weeks before playoffs, LeBron's gonna catch.
Nah, Lakers can't win again, bro.
I swear to you on everything. On Pyru, you better hope we don't.
Bro, if Lakers go against Brooklyn,
you better turn your phones off.
Honestly, you better hope we don't. Oh my goodness gracious me.
Back to remember those calls we were getting in the playoffs last year?
Nah, honestly, because I'm recording everything every man has said.
I can't lie. Who's guarding AD, guys? Guess who?
That's true.
My favorite question.
Who's guarding Kyrie? Who's guarding James Harden?
Yeah, who's guarding Kevin Durant?
Caruso, LeBron James, Harold. Anybody, all of them.
You can always trust AD to take nonsense jump shots in the paint.
Chicago's gonna make the playoffs. Kobe White's gonna guard Kyrie Irving. Just because I say it, don't make it true, my dog. You can't just say.
Of course it does.
Caruso is a great defense. You know why? Because Kobe White can never get to the playoffs to play in those positions.
Why are we talking about Chicago Bulls right now?
Kobe White.
Wait, who?
Kobe White? Wait, who's Kobe White? Who's that?
You're all just laughing. Listen, the statement that Alex Caruso can guard Kyrie Irving in a
He can.
That's mad.
Laughable.
That's mad.
How is that mad?
Go right now and look what Caruso was doing to Harden last season. Go and see what Caruso was doing to Harden. Go and see what he was doing to Harden.
Yeah, go and see.
Caruso can
guard Kyrie.
You don't understand basketball, man. You don't understand basketball.
Man, it's all about Harden, bruv.
I would like to that by saying.
Oh, not Harden. Maybe not Harden. Not Harden.
Nobody in the NBA can guard
Kyrie. No one's guarding Kyrie.
Kyrie, bro.
No, you can make it tough. You can make it tough for him.
Yeah,
I would say the same thing.
And you cook you. You can cook.
I would say the same thing about I think the same thing about Westbrook. The only man that stops Westbrook is Westbrook, bro. That man is like the only man that stops him is himself, bro. Nobody's actually like keeping up with Westbrook. I'm gonna be 100%. But he stops himself every time. That's all I'm saying.
Westbrook versus Westbrook one-on-one. I need to see that.
I actually have a question just before we wrap up.
Yeah, bro.
What are we saying about the Bahamian boys in the league, guys?
Fam.
I can't lie. We might have to touch on that. We might have to touch on that another day.
Okay.
You might have to do another.
Because even me, I want to do my research on that, and I want I want our Bahamian correspondents to be well prepped too.
All right.
On that note, I just want to say one thing. Watch out for Kai Jones, young Texas Longhorn coming up out of the Bahamas.
Yes, sir.
6'10" center, ready to get it going, man. Right on the floor.
Yes, sir.
2-for-2, baby.
All right, guys. I think we'll wrap it there.
Yeah, shout out to you, man, innit? Shout out to you.
Yo, big love to you guys for coming
Shout out
through.
to you, man.
Big love to you guys for coming through.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having us, dog. You gotta do this again.
Yes, sir, man.
Can't wait to do this again, bro.
Larger than random. Yes, sir.
Vibranium, I can never get soft. I move squares, trying not to get boxed. In the last quarter, could've won awards for my trap prowess. I was turning turnover all mad hours, reminiscing about the days I used to have hours. Hit 2 licks in like 2 hours. You gon' need a brown box and some cute flowers.